very sad. I don't want V8s to disappear into the pages of history. So, how's this for an idea? If you're not going to use V8s to power cars, how about using them to power something else? Like, for instance, a food blender. This is what I've got here, in essence. This is the 6.2-litre engine that you would normally put in a Corvette. I see no reason why you couldn't put it in a kitchen. So, here it is. There's the drive shaft going under the petrol tank into the kitchen cabinet. Obviously, you'll have to take out the wedding presents, the fondue sets that you don't want, because in here you've got the diff, which then sends the drive shaft up here and into the blender.
Very good. So what can you blend with it?
I could blend you if I wanted to. But what I'm actually going to do, under this high visibility shield here, is blend some beef.
Beef?
Beef. Yes, beef. This is going to be a man's V8 smoothie that I'm going to make now. So I'm going to plonk that in there, like that.
Is that beef still got bones in it?
Yes. And then I'm going to put some chilies in. Got a few chilies. This is Bovril. Because that's a V8 man's drink.
That's a collection of manly ingredients. And
yes, I haven't finished yet. Tabasco.
Nice touch. That wasn't... Yeah.
Just a dash of that in there. And I think, for added bite, brick. It's actually a brick. Oh, it's broken, but there we are. I'll pop that in there. OK, now we pop the lid on. Perhaps you could give me a hand with this, Hammond, because it's quite complicated.
You're such a practical man. No, those go on here like that.
So then we do it up.
Is this going to work, or is the top going to come off and we'll have a really hard time explaining to the ambulance people how he's got beef bone antlers stuck in his head? Just worried.
Relax.
Yeah, relax when you've got the keys to a V8 blender. Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. This is the controls.
Oh, God. Tell me that's not an accelerator pedal.
Yes. Hang on a sec, there's just safety precautions.
Is it loud?
Is it loud, James? Yeah, of course it's loud. Are we ready? Here we go!
This is in the kitchen at home, yeah? It does make a
Some of it came out.
Yeah, some of it did. Actually, you know, on the noise, we're used to, like, vacuum cleaners and things at home. So I think you'd grow accustomed to that after a while.
See, the thing is that what I'd like to do is whenever my wife puts the arches on, which she does round about 7, is I fire up my food blender.
Nice, good.
Can you get the thing off? I'll prepare the glasses.
Yes, of course.
The label.
So it's like a manly smoothie cocktail arrangement.
Exactly.
Oh, this is a moment.
Yes! Yes!
Wow!
Look at that!
That just is the business!
Fantastic and delicious. Right, are we ready?
What a creation.
Here we go.
Get some of the bits.
It needs a name.
We should give it a name. We should call it, Desperate Shag and a Skip.
Try some of that.
Quick one round the back of the dust cart.
He likes it.
I've got the name for it.
What?
The Bloody Awful.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
You haven't. Have you?
Yes.
Show me putting it in your mouth, because that will put testes on your chest.
It's put hairs on my eyeballs.
I'm not sure this works. Look, I'm not giving up with this V8 idea, OK? Next week, old people.
You can't blend old people.
No, you know the Stanner stair lift? Very slow. How about a V8 Stanner stair lift? The old lady, she'll be on the bog in half a second.
Yeah, that's it.
That's fantastic. So I'll get working on that. But that's then. This is now.
Now, we all know the problems faced every day by the elderly. At home watching television, something comes on they don't want to see, they want to change channel, can't reach, so they have to build up enough momentum in their rocking chair until eventually they can reach forwards and get it, and that's hard if you've got arthritis.
However, you can now wave goodbye to the misery of being forced to watch Adrian Chiles. Because I've connected this chair to a 6.2-litre V8 engine. It's actually the same Corvette engine that we used a couple of weeks ago to power the food blender.
Actually, didn't you say you were going to use it to power a stand of stair lift?
Yes, I did. Sadly, the test went wrong. Used an old lady and her spine, it came out of the top of her head. It was... Anyway, look, let's not dwell on who killed who, because it's time now to test this one.
Yes, I think we'll use a dummy this time.
Yes, good idea with a dummy. Now, I should explain, OK? Normally, the accelerator for the engine would be on the chair itself, so the elderly person could simply push it there. But because we're using a dummy, I have the accelerator here. Now, the idea, we start up the engine, the chair begins to rock, and the old lady can effortlessly make Adrian Chiles go away. So, are we ready to try that out? Yeah. Here we go. I think that didn't work very well because, no, listen, it hasn't worked.
There are a few issues.
Because the noise is so great you'd never hear television, would you?
Yeah. There is that, and the fact that the old lady has disintegrated. Her head's come off.